Hey you guys, it's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News, and tragedy struck on Wednesday after Naya Rivera was confirmed missing after a boating trip. But now authorities are saying that her body may never be found. The search for Naya Rivera has been underway since Wednesday afternoon, but authorities are still left with so many unanswered questions and no sign of Naya's body just hours after renting a pontoon boat on Lake Piru with her 4-year-old son Josie. Josie was found safe and asleep on the boat after it wasn't returned in the allotted rental time frame, and when questioned, Josie did confirm that his mother, quote, had jumped in the water but didn't come back up. Over the past 2 days, searches have been conducted with upwards of 80 search and rescue crew members at a time, but during a press conference held Thursday, authorities are now claiming that the chance of finding Naya's body in the Ventura County lake is looking grim. During the conference, Sergeant Kevin Donahue of the Ventura County Sheriff's Office spoke out and gave an update on Naya's case, and when asked when her body will be recovered if she did in fact drown, he said, "It depends. If the body is entangled in something beneath the water, it may never come back up. We don't know." He also said that the boat was found in an area of the lake around 30 feet deep with 15 feet of visibility, and that based on Josie's statement, quote, he gave enough information to investigators to include that his mother never made it out of the water, and that authorities have no indication that Naya made it out of the water. He noted that although swimming is permitted in this lake, there have been 9 cases of drowning since 1994, as it's one of the very few Los Angeles lakes that actually permits swimming. Donahue also added, quote, "There's really no strong undercurrents like you would have in the ocean, but sometimes the water can be very cold and hypothermic elements being in cold water could affect some people, but I don't know that that's the case here." Although there have been speculated rumors that this tragedy could potentially be a suicide, Ventura County officials stated that there is nothing to indicate Naya Rivera committed suicide, and quote, "Anything that says otherwise is a rumor and not based on the official investigation as it currently stands." Video footage of Naya parking and driving away from the dock has been released, which shows that it was only her and her son on the boat. 911 audio was also released, which reveals that a woman called claiming that she and her husband found what appeared to be a little girl at the time, likely because Josie has long hair. The woman said, "The emergency is we have a missing person. We found a little girl in one of the boats by the south end, but her mum's nowhere to be found." Officials were also said to have found Naya's purse and life jacket on the boat. However, it was reported yesterday that her purse and wallet were left in her car. This has left many fans confused, and many have since pointed out what they believe are holes in this story. One user is even speculating that after the press conference, Naya may not be in the lake, saying, "After that press conference, everything just does not add up. I do not think Naya is in that lake anymore." Another user alluded to the boat being unanchored, saying, "The hole I see in this case is the fact that the boat was unanchored. The boat would quickly drift away in any lake, which makes the idea of them stop to swim make no sense. Anyone who has ever been in a boat knows to anchor if they ever stop to swim or do any activities." And this user had questions following the 911 call that was released, saying, "This makes it sound like they called 911 because the boat wasn't returned in 3 hours. I read one of the employees went out to find the boat once the rental time expired and called 911 after they found only Rivera's son on the boat." Facts and evidence surrounding the tragic case are clearly still being worked out, but in the meantime, fans and celebrities who knew and loved Naya for years have continued to send prayers via social media and are urging people to continue the search until she is found. Another one of her Glee co-stars, Cord Overstreet, tweeted, "Love and hug on the people you can while you can. I love you. Everyone, please send out your prayers." Demi Lovato, who starred alongside Naya in 4 episodes of Glee, tweeted another plea saying, "I don't tweet often, but sometimes my tweets come true. So together, let's manifest on Twitter that Naya will be found safe and sound. Come on, y'all, let's put this energy out there. They will find her healthy and alive." Heather Morris thanked search and rescue authorities in her recent tweet, writing, "Thank you to the Tulare County, Los Angeles County, San Luis Obispo, and all who are working tirelessly right now in the search and recovery of our Naya. We here at Clevver will continue to keep Naya and her family in our thoughts and prayers. We will be sure to update you as the story continues to unfold." And if you wanted to know more on Naya's disappearance, you can click right over here for another Clevver video. I hope you guys are doing okay on hearing this news. I know it's a lot. Let me know how you're doing and feel free to share some love and prayers for Naya and her family below. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. Love you guys, and I'll catch you later. Bye.